So this is everything that's going on with the patient. Could you see and fix the spelling on that, because it says predictability, I think that's spelled wrong.
Predictability, yeah.
So the nursing competencies, we talk about communication and the ability of patients learning here, facilitation of learning. This is the competent critical care nurse. What does she do? She does teach back, and she teaches patients. That all fits in right here. The multidisciplinary aspect of it, the collaboration, the caring, the systems thinking, advocating for your patient, that's all in here.
So we have 24 slides?
Clinical inquiry, innovation, and evaluation. Clinical inquiry. Well, there's your cardiac meds. If anybody wants a job running a cardiac meds clinic, come talk to me. Okay, there, I got a job for you. So the AA synergy model isn't just about the inpatient setting, but it is getting that patient to the outpatient setting and keeping them there. And we're seeing more and more critical care nurses working in the outpatient world. There are some of my cardiology colleagues have clinics that are being run by master's prepared nurses, not nurse practitioners, but master's prepared nurses who are running clinics and monitoring these patients, where the patient steps on a scale and the scale goes to the clinic, and they throw their arm in the blood pressure cuff, the blood pressure goes to the clinic once a day. And if they don't weigh in, Chuck is calling them on the phone saying, hey, and that's one thing, but in the future, that's sort of the cardiac MEMS.
MEMS is I
cardiac,
multidisciplinary go-up.
We have this gizmo
that's
here.
That's tele.
No.
If you go down, I think it's like 15.
Did you do most of these slides? Because I only did a few because I was freaking out.
But there's some references. We need to make a lot of changes.
So this is a pulmonary artery sensor and delivery system that gets floated into the PA artery, and so
there's the strings of your heart.
Yeah, but this is totally reflective of left ventricular filling pressure, which is that's exactly what it's all about. And that PA pressure goes up, you go into congestive heart failure. This will go up as, the patient's gaining like 2 kilograms, and this thing is firing and saying, whoa, we're out of whack.
And they're saying in the research that 2 pound weight gain.
2 pound or 2 kilograms?
Oh, 2 kilogram weight gain, fluid volume change that you're talking about? So not 2 pound weight gain. I think it's 2 pound weight gain.
So that's 1 kilo.
1 kilo.
The literature I was looking at was talking in kilos, you're talking in pounds, and I'm confused, but that's okay.
It's not the literature, it's the clinic I talked to this week at the D0BDC4C39CCB. They're saying that 2 pound weight gain, there's a volume, with the volume change associated with that, so I guess it's 1 kilo, that the PA is able to recognize that, and they are able to see fluid volume overload up to 2 to 3 weeks before it actually goes full-blown into shortness of breath and fatigue. And
I'm going to bring in a bag, a liter bag of saline.
So I cannot.
Quality, like high quality.
Yeah. A liter bag, and I'll bring in a scale.
Oh, good idea.
Because some of these people, like, I'm not getting on it. But we'll bring Eric up. We'll put him on the scale, and then we'll give him the liter of fluid, and I just say, try and breathe through this,
Are you gonna? How are you going to do the liter of fluid?
I'm just going to hand him the liter of
okay.
fluid. I mean, what we could do is
yeah, I can't think of anything. That would be really cool. Like put a long straw through it and say, try and breathe through this.
Well, that's like trying, like I did do that
Puffing
with
some
students where I put like a whole bunch of straws together, to try and get them to understand that when we're weaning somebody, how anxiety provoking, that what that 15 of pressure support and 5 of peak does to help with weaning. But I can't figure out how to drown Eric. I'm tempted.
But we don't know his health condition. We don't want to hurt him.
I'm just going to have him hold the bag.
Okay.
Now imagine that is all in your lungs.
Yeah. And really though, a liter's 2 pounds, so that's what? That's 1/100th of his weight, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know how much he weighs, but, or 1/75th of his weight. So a lot of people's proprioception and their interoception compensates for those feelings, and that's why the PA is necessary and why we need these objective tools. Because there's a lot of study out there that some people just don't feel fatigued. They just don't feel those symptoms that are really important to notice until they're critical. Maggie, have you seen that?
What are the other sites
Yeah.
down?
Well, so
down?
I didn't realize, until I had the pink
We should
frosted
keep go
sputum.
down
You know,
after that.
we have
after
those patients that
15 through other.
have the pitting edema
Oh,
and
this
the
is
weight
cool.
gain and the shortness of breath and
What's
adding the pillows, and even though they've been told that 8 gazillion times, until they were
That's awesome.
Yes.
fulminant pulmonary edema,
Yeah.
they didn't come in.
Yeah, it's awful. And then it's a crisis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with your people, you've got people with bats and stuff like that walking around.
We do, but we have them stage 3 like that, and then stage 4 they're allowed to leave the hospital pretty much, But you guys also have I think your Swedish Cherry Hill is going to do beds and transplants. They're heading that way.
Well, they're heading that way. We do the Impella balloon pumps and bats, but we don't do bats yet. But we do the balloon